Hey everybody, I'm Brandon72Mo. Welcome back to Civilization 6, Part 18 in this complete series. And we're picking it up right where we left off in the last one. Oh god. Eiffel Tower's coming, and that one is a good one to have because +2 appeal on every tile in your entire civilization. Yeah, definitely gonna want that. Much want. God, I keep saying I need to build military, and I guess I am building some now, but I keep saying I gotta build military, and then all I do is wonder hunt. Because I love me some wonders. Speaking of, why have you still not expanded your borders? Wonder which one of these guys is gonna finally get to claim that as their own. God, these settlers make me so freaking nervous. Hi. Alright, you get the hell out of here now, because, you're in danger, buddy. Though, 3, 2, okay, good. It's solid for now, so I don't have anything to worry about. Why don't you come up here? That'll be a long journey for you. Oh, shit. Don't go through the... I really wanted you to go out into the ocean. You're gonna die. Alright. There we go. We'll stop him from doing what he's doing. Alright, so you now move on. Just make sure I still have control here. I'm gaining down here, so I'm not going to worry about that. Whoa, what are you doing way down here, Brazil? Did you live over here? Huh, weird. Anyway, let's go to Toulouse. Do they have a holy site? They do, but it's not adjacent to their city center, so it won't work. I just like standing on their holy site to spread my religion. I think it's nice and insulting. There we go. We took away the religion they had. And on the next turn, we'll be able to spread ours. Okay, so you are going to be... I know we're going for archaeology here in culture, but you've already got one of those. Oh, you can build Broadway at 81. I'm a little more willing to take that risk. 130 from the previous episode was a little much. Excuse me. I seriously doubt that we'll still get it. How far away are we from a great engineer? Yeah, but none of them that can help me build. Excuse me, I have the sniffles. That can help me build a wonder, though. Very disappointing. Though we are about to get a great scientist, so... Oh, perfect. And I'm about to start getting artifacts. Where did I build Hermitage? Where did I build Hermitage? There. So I'm going to want that great scientist here. Oh, but it's going to put them in... Shit. That's fine. I can rearrange them. You can rearrange the artifacts. So that's what I'll do, is rearrange them once he ever gets done. And then go from there. Alright, you just... You know what, dude? I just need you to hang out here, because... Oh, I get why I couldn't upgrade the frigate. The frigate upgrades to a battleship. Not okay, those are caravels that I upgraded. Understood. Alright. I'm really nervous that I'm just going to see a city pop up over here. So what I'm doing is saving up my gold. And I think... Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be his borders. So until they expand, I'm going to have this one wide open one here. And it's got some pretty appealing shit on it. It'll be a terrible place. You come get in the ocean, and it'll just be safer for you to travel by ocean. And of course, I wanted you to heal, but I heard the barbarian sound. Where was it? Is it anywhere I need to worry about? No. So you can heal. Unless it's up here. No, you're safe. So go ahead and heal, buddy. Thanks, man. Alright, one more time, and that should, yes, have the Vainglorious there. So how are we doing now? Oh, yeah, we're leading now, bitches. Check that shit out. Vainglory is still just 2 civs, even though they've got 3 civs. I have more cities. 32 cities. Versus 18, 12, 7, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, because they don't have their own religion. So yeah, I am well in the lead there. Culture, we're getting there. Basically how this works is whoever has the most tourists of any civ, except for Brazil, they get to play by different rules. But as you can see, I've got 162, so that should mean they all have to make 162. Is there somebody that's making... here we go. Brazil's making 205. Ooh, shit. He's making 204 per turn. So that's why we all have to get... Or he's making that... Anyways, he has 204 total tourists. So to win, you have to get to 205. And his goes up, that goes up. I only have 51 right now. A total of 162. Haven't quite really figured out exactly what generates tourists yet. So, I mean, there's a tourism score of plus 90, but that doesn't mean in the next turn I'm going to have 141. I'm going to have, like, 52. So I'm not really sure how it all relates. The game didn't come with a manual. At least I don't think it did. Let me turn around and look. If it did, I don't know. All I did was, as you can hear me open the thing here. Oh, yeah. The only thing it came with is a, something I can't even read. The limited software warranty license agreement and information use disclosure. Fun. Anyway. Yeah, and it's such tiny print. I can't read that shit. It's like seriously about 20 pages worth of text on a 2-page little fold-out thing. But Civ doesn't come with a manual, and on older games, on the older Civ games, the Civilopedia explained the concepts really well. I've noticed on this one, it's all like, hey, here's what they were in history, but not how it works in the game. So, yeah. Right here, let's just look here. Tourism. See, tourists. I'm not even there. Raw! Hi. That thing in your nose looks painful, dude. Well, you can cover it all you want. So, culture. Culture victory. Tourism is generated by trade routes, okay. Shared or conflicting late game governments. Open borders, great works, housing and civilization, relics, blah, 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 blah. But it doesn't tell me how this number translates into that number. It just... They've kind of dropped the ball in the Civilopedia, in my opinion, in this version of the game. Actually, there's a lot of things in this version that I'm not, like, I don't like the new builder idea. It just adds a level of micromanagement to the game that's unnecessary, that you have to follow your builders around, choose what they build. In previous Civ games, you had workers. Oh, thanks. Will you move? I'll just have him skip a turn. But you had workers that you could just automate, and they were smart enough to know what was most important for... Yeah, I'm not going to do it again, so I'm sorry. Excuse me, but they knew what was important to the city. Like, if a city was struggling for food, they'd build food. And if they would know not to go outside of the 3 tiles, because those would be useless. So the only thing you ever had to really do with those automated workers was, like, let's say in this city, something that was here. Like, if I wanted to develop this copper, they wouldn't have ever done it. You know, if that was uranium or something late in the game, and I needed it, they would have never touched it. They would have just left it alone. And I would have had to manually tell them to go get it because it's more than the 3 tiles outside. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would have been in the quarters. So yeah, you know, weird little things like that, but otherwise, you could build up an army of freaking workers and just let them go to town. And I think it should have stayed that way instead of these builders. I mean, I get that a lot of people would just spam out builders and build up this massive civilization really quick, letting the builders do all the work. And that's fine. If you're trying to add balance to the game, there's a way to do that. Make them cost more to produce. And then once they've produced, make them cost more gold per turn per unit. Like every unit has a cost. So like, where's my, where'd you go? Like this guy, well, it doesn't tell you in here, but I can show you in this screen here. When you're in here for the units, it tells you like maintenance for them are 3 costs per gold. Or 3 costs. These guys don't cost any. And they only cost 50 production. Fine, let's automate these fuckers. Make them cost 150, so 3 times as much work to make one. And then make them cost like 1 gold per turn. So that you actually can't just spam them out. You know, you still have to need balance to it. This whole stupid monitoring your workers, just micromanaging them is a pain in the ass. I want to go ahead and get this commercial hub to keep my money up. Speaking of money and balance and all that good shit. Anyways, that's my venting about Civ for the day. They definitely made some choices with this game that I don't agree with. As a longtime Civ player, I just don't think were the best choices for them to make. But, you know, still a good game. It's just very different. Alright, cool. So I have enough to buy a settler. So even though it's going to be a pretty useless town as far as producing anything, I am going to go up here. That way this little passage I control. And then I'm going to control this little passage. The only thing I'll have to worry about is if they put a city like here, because obviously once their culture expands out to 3 tiles, I'm fucked again. Because this city's only going to go 1, 2, 3 initially, and then 4, 5 late game when it really starts expanding. Whereas the city here will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, he'll block it. But they could block me. So that could be a problem, and I may do one more settler, even though that's really close to my other cities. I may have to make that sacrifice. I just don't like having cities overlap that much, especially this late in the game. Where were you going? Oh, yeah, you were coming up here. Now, will you please stay? Nope. Well, he's going to die. Fucking retard. I sent you to the ocean for a reason. Yeah, the AI is not always the smartest to figure out. Yeah, he's going to get killed immediately. Look at this. Here it comes. Yep, he's dead. Question is, did that impact me here? No, but it did produce a great work. And you're like, well, why the hell did that happen? That's because I am... Is it this guy that gave me that? One of these guys has that as a bonus, but I'm not Caesarian of any of them. Maybe he just had that upgrade then. Oh, that's right. I have the martyr upgrade. Yeah, I'm going to have the martyr upgrade. Why did you put the relic there? Alright, so I need to manage these relics. So... And what I want to do is... Wait, what city is it that has Hermitage? Hermitage. Oh, wait, no. Relics are going to go in the Archaeological Museum. So... Pacholi. Yeah, you make really great spaghetti sauce. I want to try to get as many of them as possible. I just don't know if he can go there. So you can move these guys around, but yeah, that's for true artifacts only, and that's a relic. Okay, well, good to know. So yeah, once I get this archaeologist built, when I get that great scientist, it's gonna come in handy. And I should still be in the lead for that great scientist. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, way in. Matter of fact, I can just outright buy it in a second. Oh no, I can buy it right now. Never mind. I'm not going to, though. It'd be a waste of faith points. I could buy a great merchant. Grants 2 genes, uniquely manufactured, which provides 4 amenities. That would be nice, but don't need it. What I want to do is keep my eye on this engineer thing and try to snatch him up before America gets him, so that I get extra production. And I'll throw that in Rome. Alright, there. Yeah, I'm going to go there. And then I'm somewhere going to make one more city. I just don't know where yet. Or one more settler. I just don't know what city he's going to come from. Okay. So hopefully this will discourage them from settling down here any. Even if they settle this area, I don't really care so much about that. That's fine. They can have it. Alright, so you need some production guidance. Oh my god, really? Did you see the production times and everything? Yeah, I knew it was a worthless place to build a city. Oh well, it's there for strategy, not for anything else. A mountain? It's not a wonder, is it? Can't remember. Been so long since I've played on this save file. If he was heading there, he'll turn around and be like, well, fuck, there's a city there now. Okay, so that's not where he was heading. Hopefully he's not going to just put one right up against my borders here, though I don't really care about this land. I would have liked to have had a city here, but now my culture will definitely stretch up this way and across. Though this is still a big risk having these so far apart. It's a lot farther than I normally go, but I honestly kind of wanted to take the risk, you know, to add to the tension of the game. So you, when you're at 4 and 5, you'll be there, and when you're at 4 and 5, never mind. I wasn't reading that. Thanks, Worker. That's another thing I don't like about this game is it used to be in the settings. There was an option that would let you disable the auto skip to unit thing like that, where you actually had to click down here to say when a unit needed orders, and then it would center on them. You cannot turn that off unless you go hack the setup files for the game. Like, you have to know which exact XML file you're working on. So again, another thing that Civ has always had, you've always been able to disable the that feature that lets you automatically snap. You could choose auto cycle through units. That's what it's called. That's what they've always called it in Civ. You've always had the ability to disable that, and it really does result, like, you know, if you had a unit selected and you had just given him an order but hadn't quite gotten the mouse click and it snapped to another unit really fast, well, guess what? You just gave that other unit an order, and you may be sending, like, if it was that worker and it suddenly pulled it up again, I'd suddenly be giving him an order to come all the way half across the world. It's not cool. Alright, I do want to go to democracy. What am I getting for my Wonder Legacy bonus? 2 more turns. Let's go ahead and wait those 2 more turns just to get this legacy. For that way I have an extra 15% towards wonders. So in 2 more turns, we will switch government types. Or at least when the next culture comes up. It probably won't let me switch again until it comes up. I don't know. It's hard to say. God, where are you guys going? You make me so fucking nervous. Are you just out exploring? Can't believe you're sending your settlers out just completely unguarded like that. You're just asking for it, man. I hope a barbarian eats them. Hell, I might let the barbarians live from now on, just to eat your settlers. I can deal with a few raging barbarians. Speaking of, how'd you even get past that one? Alright, so Great Engineer, I can now buy him. And I'm gonna get a Great Scientist. I'm gonna get whatever Great Merchant. Come on, stay with me. And so I can buy the Great Engineer. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Matter of fact, I should get that Great Scientist this turn. If not this turn, next turn. Boom, boom, boom. Where is it? I'm seriously, if it's up here, I'm just gonna let it live. So he'll eat that guy's freaking settler. Even though I did the same damn thing, I know, but still. There we go. Is the great scientist born? That was a very weird way to say that sentence. Alright, so great scientist, recruit, and then bring that screen back up. And buy me a great engineer, and then... Thanks. And then bring up the screen, and then I am just a couple more turns. I'm making 13 points. I need... I can't do the math in my head. 42 more points, so... Yeah, we're like 3 turns away. If I did that math right in my head, I don't even know. Alright, so you do the relic thing. So you need to move to this city and then just fucking go to sleep. Why can't you go there? That's... Oh, because there's already a great person there. Alright, well, you know what? Then you guys go swap places. You... Hello? I'm clicking somebody else. What the fuck, game? Just does the weirdest shit sometimes. Alright, fine. Oh, I know what's wrong. No, undo. Just fucking... You know what? Just skip your fucking turn. That was... It wouldn't let me unselect. Alright, I want you to trade places with him. Just do it. Just fucking go. Oh my god, you see what just happened? The auto unit thing? I was clicking on somebody else to give them instructions. And it fucking selected the worker mid-click. God, it pisses me off every time it does that. Well, Brandon, if you know it does it, then why do you still click it? Because that's the way Civ's always worked. I've always turned off auto unit cycling. Because it's stupid. I don't want the game jumping all the way across the map whenever it feels like it should. Alright, where's my grain engineer? He is here. What can he do? Oh, we'll find out next turn. Yes, I know I'm nitpicking. But that's just because I now have close to 100 hours in on this game. Yes, already. In fact, I think I passed that 100-hour mark last night. I don't know, I can pull it up on my laptop here real quick. It's just conveniently located next to me. Saw my voice got kind of quiet there for a second. Looked away from the microphone. On Civ 6, 103 hours played as of today. So, yeah, in 2 weeks. Not bad. Like, more than a full-time job. I have insomnia a lot. And I play this a lot. I thought you were on 22 turns last episode. I think it's 32 turns. I don't know. Just making me a bit nervous. That's all. Thank you. I wanted that, and it's just gonna stay there. You are gonna hang out here because there's not currently any city there. I'm gonna wait until he has multiple artifacts before I activate that. So he's just gonna kind of live there for now. You, district's buildings provide +2 productions. And the district's regional buildings reach farther away. But I want it to happen in this other city. I want it to happen over here. Why can't it happen over here? So only... Alright, so only... What you mean to say is only workshop. Okay. So it's not... Just... Okay, got it. Alright, so then... Where can he go? Where can he actually go? Right now. I think it's only 2 city choices. You could tell because it's got the white outline around it. You can't build that one wonder. But you... No, you can't either. I thought I was building... Wait, where's your... Oh, there's the one. Okay. Where's your industrial site? That's it. There. No, that's an encampment. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So that would take out that, and I don't want to do that. Here, I'm not getting rid of anything, so let's move it here. Come on. Travel. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, Mr. Builder. Get your ass back up there and build what I wanted to build to begin with. So fucking annoying. I may tinker with that in the settings yet. I don't know. Eiffel Tower, let's give it a shot. Because it is very good to have. It keeps your people very, very, very happy. Alright, you can build this now. So I'm going to start it. And then you'll gain extra 2 production on all those buildings in just the next turn. So hopefully I will actually get that wonder. It'll be the first time I've ever been able to build it. I still can't build those 2, which I'd really like to have that because that's a lot of good extra gold. But I just don't have a town with cows and a marketplace. I just don't. Oh, do I even have a town with cows other than over on that other island? Cows, 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 no cows. No cows. Yeah, we're cowless. So, you. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. What should you do? What are we close to here? A great merchant? You can't generate any points towards that, so... let's have you go ahead and do food and production just so you're ready for the future. As I lose my voice. That was lovely, wasn't it? So what is that? 3 wonders? 4 wonders I've got going? Wait. Yep, it's 4. Again. Not building military. What you want? Only 189, Teddy? I guess. Mainly because you're a really good late game ally. Like, he really is. I need to get some trade routes going because that'll help me with production and gold and food. My addiction to world wonders is such a problem. I just love them so much. Did I build Great Zimbabwe? No, that's what I'm wanting to build, isn't it? Yeah. Because, if you look, Great Zimbabwe does some cool things. Every single trade route that comes out of the city gives you 2 bonus. Every one of them. But I can't build it. So, woe is me. Go there. Do that thing. Alright, so, currently, you're making 35.7. After this, you're making 35.7 still. What? How? Okay. Maybe it doesn't take impact till next turn. Well, just have to keep an eye on that. I have noticed that, again, with some of the bugs in the game, excuse me as I sniffle, that some of the great people don't take effect. It says they are, and you consume them, but it doesn't actually work. Okay, so you come over here. I thought I had another worker. Can you get captured? I know I had another worker. Whatever. See, this is the only place I have with cows. And he's nowhere near building anything commercial. So, I will not be getting Great Zimbabwe. Wow, the religion's holding fast down here. That's kind of impressive. Like, kind of really impressive. I figured by now they'd already be converted. Okay, so it was 30 turns. Let's see if this goes down at all. If this turn ever ends. What's really weird is on the other games I'm playing, the turns aren't this slow. So I don't know if I've just got a civ that I don't normally play with. I mean, I've had these guys all. There's not that many civs in the game right now because it's the vanilla version of the game. I've played with all these guys before and never experienced this. Maybe it's just a certain combination and they just have a lot to do. I don't know. Zimbabwe has to be adjacent to a market that's next to cattle. How specific? You build a mosque so we can get those faith points going. Thanks, my friend. And in the name of strategy, I'm going to do something really stupid. No, I'm not, because I can't afford it. Never mind. My mistake. Though, while we're looking at things we can buy, what can we buy? Nothing really useful. So did this go down at all? Yeah, it went down a little bit. Bumped you up to 36. Gave me, well, 2 production, just like it said. Okay, gave me 2 production. I just can't see the production because of it doesn't have it popping up as a little thing overhead. There you go. You build some cows. We don't build the cows, but you know, make a pasture for the cows. Build some cows. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me, sir. Could you build a cow for me? No, not today, son. Yeah, I just know there's going to be oil and uranium out the wahoo up here. Well, there's such useless places for cities. I mean, like, there's no food. Those, if I put a city there, those would be my only 2 sources of food for that whole city until he finally expanded. But even then, 1, 2, 3, no, it wouldn't do him any good. Whoa, hi. Well, glad to see you made it. Why don't you 2 become friends? Go ahead and just be one big, powerful ironclad. You are going to build a factory, I guess. But how are you doing with everything else? You're not growing, so that's a thing. I could probably put a farm on that hill, but only 1, so that's not really going to make a big difference. So let's go ahead and make the factory, and you'll just have to be happy with 6 people for now. But let's have you also focus on food. No, didn't make a single bit of difference. You guys live there now, and that is going to do it for this turn. And it's going to do it for this episode. We are 6 turns away from an archaeologist. That will allow us to go start exploring what's underneath these little antiquity sites. And then for World Wonders, we are 26 turns away from one that just really produces a shit ton of production. 71 turns away from one that produces some great merchant, or not great merchant, great writer stuff. 17 turns away from one that produces, fuck if I remember what. An old Civ, you could click on that, but apparently you can't do that in this Civ. What does it do? Tourism output from relics, holy cities is not diminished by other civilizations to have researched the Enlightenment. Ooh, cool. Okay. So it's tourism, which is going to help me. And then Eiffel Tower, which makes every tile in my land more appealing. And when we start building neighborhoods, you'll see what I'm talking about with appeal. But hey, if you guys enjoyed this episode, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Get subscribed if you haven't already. And leave me a comment down below. Until next time, I'm Brendan72Mo. And I'll see you in the next video.